Ellison, does anybody want these or what? No, you got any 2000 AD? 2000
I mean, what are all these? I've read all these. You got anything else?
Claire Bryn said she'd like a jockstrap. If you find Taffy Edwards in there, let Fraser know, eh?
Squash balls.
Oh, hello. They're not perished, are they?
Oh, look at this. Passing out there, ending. I wonder what happened to the rest.
Expect I haven't gone swanning off back to the sticks like you, mate.
That is a definite pop.
Dicing with death, you. Dicing with death.
No, you're not going to get all straight-laced about it then, are you?
Whatever.
It has been known.
All I'm saying to you is don't go over the top about it, that's all.
Do I ever? Hey, Tony, just in case, right? Come on, lads, shut them up, smart up. Let's do it to them before they do it to us. Stop nattering, go on, sorry. Morning, Yorkie.
Right, Sarge.
Only 8 hours until freedom then, eh?
That's right, Sarge.
We'll miss you. Will you be leaving your snooker cue?
No.
Right, there are problems expected in the rush hour at the junction of Gilfillan Road and Roby Street due to roadworks for cable TV. So we'll have 832 Bryn to attend for point duty, please. Oh, come on now, you know you like them. And then 5 beat after breakfast. 171 Hollis, 3 beat. Oh yeah, when you're calling at Lombardy House on the Pilbeam Estate, the odd couple at number 20, they were spring cleaning last night, woke up the neighbours. Just call in and make sure everyone's happy with you. 351 Haynes, 4 beat. 416 Melvin front desk. 101 Edwards, 6 beat. 595 Stamp Panda, 85. And could we please have it back in 1 piece? All right, that brings us to Yorkie Smith. Who, in the time-honoured tradition of the service, will spend his last day in the job scrounging around indoors with a little piece of paper in his hand. Right, any questions?
Yeah. What time's a boozer?
About 2 o'clock onwards in the grapes.
I know I can depend on you all to behave in a manner the Commissioner would expect.
Right, so I'll book the ambulance and the TSG for what, about midnight? All right, anything else, ma'am?
No, fine.
OK, that's it, let's go. Come on. Go and get your little yellow jumper on and your hat.
You know, I always said he had his favourites. Ever since I give up the LIO's job, he's had it in for me. It's been all gutty duties, never a sniff of a motor. You should be doing this Lombardy house.
Yeah, but it's your beat now, Reg.
Yeah, but not till tomorrow by rights, and you're on their wavelength.
Well, you better start tuning in then, hadn't you?
I'll see you before you finish this afternoon then, Yorkie.
Yes, OK, Mum. Will you be popping into the pub later for a drink?
Yeah, thanks. Just have one, won't stay for long. Wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Oh, you couldn't cramp Yorkie style, man. Boy doesn't have any.
Oh, OK, Tim. Poor man's Eddie Murphy.
Yes, very poor. Look, just make sure your correspondence clear, OK?
Yes, Mum.
Hollis, are you on cadroom duty today?
No, we're 3 beat, Mum.
Well, could we have you out on patrol then, please?
Yes, Mum.
3 beat, Reg.
Yeah?
This one's for you. Oh. Kilby Street. Intruders reported in the video shop next to the laundrette.
Yeah, but Sarge, I can't be in 2 places at once. I'm supposed to do Lombardy house.
I'll go.
Oh, great.
Kilby Street. Well, what makes him think there's been intruders? There's no sign of a forced entry.
All right, I'll book it and leave it then.
That was quick. We haven't rang yet.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to go and bury myself in Yorkshire.
I'll give you a hand to do it here if you like, Reg.
Hey?
He's not gone to bury himself. He's gone to live in Sheffield. It's a city.
Yeah, but still Yorkshire, isn't it?
Well, what is wrong with Yorkshire? I bet you've never even been there.
I've been past it.
Sorry if you've been knocking, but we were upstairs exploring. Sherry Brown, this is my husband Mick. We're the new tenants.
This is your shop then, is it?
Well, as of this morning, yeah.
Have you got any identification, love? Proof of ownership?
Well, the paperwork's gone through the pipeline. Got the keys, though.
6 o'clock's a funny time to be opening, isn't it?
Well, we're not open yet. We're just here. We couldn't sleep, see? This is our first business. Mick used to be a bus driver, didn't you, Mick?
Yeah.
Only we thought we were taking over everything lock, stock and barrel. Only there isn't any stock. It's all gone. It's a bit worrying, really.
Mrs. Kellows? Mrs. Kellows?
Well, sit down. It's bad manners to stand when people are eating. He's all right now. He's had his pills.
Oh, yeah.
Your mates in the flat hats were going to take him in the night. But they know he's all right. They know he's as good as gold when he's had his pills. They didn't want him in their nice flesh core anyway.
No, I suppose not.
this stuff back up there on me own, you know. You threw it down, you can take it back. That's fair.
What made him throw it out in the first place?
Oh, of course it was dirty. Come on, you can give us a hand if he won't. Bring that table, will you?
Hey! That's my table!
Shut up, you stupid fool.
Mine!
He thinks you're nicking it.
Oh, right.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, though.
Don't look very well.
No, I'm all right.
Hey! My table! Hey! My table!
Don't you touch him, he's helping, because you're too lazy.
I ain't lazy.
Well, go and get the chairs then. Get the chairs!
I thought we were going shopping.
It's too early.
Why?
It's only 6:30. Get the chairs, you stupid man. Hey, and leave that washing alone. Raymond! Here!
I made you a cup of tea, only the electric's not on.
No problem, love. When was the last time that you were in the shop, Mrs. Broom?
Last Wednesday.
And the shop was fully stocked then?
Oh, yeah, and as I say, that was the understanding in the draft lease.
Which is in the pipeline?
That's right. See, we paid our deposit, and Mrs. Durban...
Durban? Not Cooper?
Yeah, Durban, that's right, her and her husband. Nice couple, wouldn't they, Mick? Business-like, but friendly. Anyway, we paid our deposit and they gave us the keys, and that was it. They said we could move in today. I mean, we were amazed at how simple it all was.
How much deposit did you actually pay, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, only in accordance with the advert. They didn't try to put it out once they knew we were serious, did they, Mick?
Nah.
Go get the advert, Mick. It's in the file. Thought we'd open the file to keep ourselves organised. The lease is £120 a week with 2 months to pay in advance.
So, what, you've paid about £1,000 then?
Well, 1,080 to be exact. But on the basis they're taking so...
What, cash?
Well, yeah. They said they prefer cash. It's a sign of good faith, didn't they, Mick?
Can I help you, sir?
I don't think so. Why are you in our shop?
Your shop?
Yes. We're the new tenants.
Stone me, CID at 7:30.
Flexi time, mate. Sooner I start, sooner I get to Yorkie's booze up.
Won't be there himself unless you give him a hand.
Okay. Oh, Ali, tell Smith I want to see him at breakfast time, will you please? Go.
Look, there's 5 couples here now, and 2 blocks on their own. Yeah, just a minute, love, just a minute. They've all got sets of keys, they've all paid £1,000, and they all think they're moving in today. Yeah, just a minute. Oh, there's somebody else here now. It's all right, it's Ted Rose.
Quiet!
Thanks a lot, Sarge. Excuse me, lads.
What's going on, Marion?
Office relocation, sir.
It's always me, isn't it?
You wanted to see me, sir?
Smith, yes, come in. Ted Roach finished at the video shop.
Well, it was still there when I was relieved, sir. The number of new tenants was up to 15 by then.
Stroll. I mean, would you hand over £1,000 for a set of keys and nothing in paper?
No, sir. But then I'm not a Londoner.
No, which is a pity. Anyway, the chief super will be making all those official noises when he sees you. Unofficially, I just wanted to say, well, good luck for the future, of course, but I can't pretend I'm not disappointed. Going to a security firm, I hear. Good old private enterprising.
Yes, sir. An ex-girlfriend's father's got one. Peak Security. He offered me the job a few months ago. I thought about it for a while and then decided to take it.
Marrying the boss's daughter part of the deal, is it?
No, sir. No, thank you, sir.
Still, more money, I presume.
A little. It's cheaper up there, of course.
Your own home, fishing every weekend, E-Dale on your doorstep, who can blame you?
You tell me, sir.
How long have you been in the force now, Smith? 5 years, isn't it? It takes that long for a copper to become good at his job, really good. And you are a really good copper. Not the sort of man I like to see turning his back on it.
Like I say, sir, 5 years. And what's the point? What have I achieved? What do any of us achieve? No matter how hard we try, we can't change anything. We don't even solve much crime. Seems to me we're just here to clear up
The mess. Quite honestly, I've had enough of being a social road sweeper, sir.
Fine. Well, if leaving's right for you, it must be right for us as well, mustn't it? All the best.
Thank you, sir.
18 sets of keys, Yorkie. We're talking a £20,000 sting and 10 grand's worth of videotapes. Enjoy yourself at the pub. I'll send you a postcard with the result.
Yorkie, the very man. Look, your old flame, Mrs. Singleton's been on, Stalling Road. Her prowler's on the prowl again. You fancy a quick one?
Well, what about Reg?
Extended breakfast as usual, Federation business.
All right, Sarge.
Hey, newspan ready 6.
Okay.
That's not very good, is it, Alice? Door chain.
Dear, yes.
It's a bit late now. I'm in on to love.
Stalling Road, yeah. Right.
What are you up to, Sarge?
Me? Nothing.
So white, early 20s, wearing jeans and a dark blue anorak. And he's definitely the bloke you saw before.
Oh, yes, definitely. I saw him in the next road as well, from the back bedroom window.
You don't think he was just passing through, like?
Would you like a cup of tea, Dave?
Well...
Sit down. Do you know, you're the first person I've spoken to all week.
Who's speaking?
It's the police. When do you expect Mr. and Mrs. Cooper?
This morning, but it's Spain, so who knows?
Could I leave a message?
No, I think you'd better call back.
Thanks.
Here you are, dear. A bit of cake for you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry you're leaving us, but we all have our lives to live. What's our new man like?
Oh, he's, fine.
Should I ask for him by name?
Yeah, you do that. It's Reg Ellis.
Oh, no car today?
No, not today. Bye then, Alice. Mind how you go. Flipping heck.
Well, that wasn't very clever, was it, Yorkie?
Well, I'm sure I locked it. I've still got the keys.
You can't drive a set of keys, Smith. You better leg it back to the station and be quick about it. I'll put out on all units.
Right, Sarge. All right, mate. What I got for you, a tenner?
5.
No way, tenner. Hi! Get over here! Give us that!
Get your own.
You stupid little brat! Into the odd stuff now, are we?
Going up the world, and I.
Oh, yeah? You want to look in the mirror, son?
Sir, Mr. Pig.
Shut up. Stand up here. See you're asking for 148. Receive it, over.
Have you found it yet, Yorkie?
No, I haven't found it. So I want some transport. I've just picked up Andy Bradwell.
Bradwell again? What's he after? Placing the Guinness Book of Records?
I don't think he'll live long enough.
I'm not saying it's cause of the shooting or the fake act, but it's still a cop-out, isn't it? Cushy little number, your ex-bird's father.
Well, you're an idealist, isn't he, Tony? You're always the first to get worn down.
Your job are not all idealists, then, isn't it? Hello, Yorkie. I hear you lost your motor.
Yeah, but not my bottle, eh?
Ah, Mr. Bradwell, how nice. Your bed's still warm.
Possession and possible dealing, Sergeant.
Oh, surprise, surprise. Call him a number 2 with you, Yorkie. Detention cells are full. Notify CID. Oh, Yorkie, will you give me chapter and verse before you throw away your notebook, all right?
Right, Sergeant. This way. In there.
Enjoy your life, Mr. Pig.
Yes, you and all, pal. You and all.
The lasting memory, eh, Yorkie?
room in half an hour, right?
Sir?
Our farewell chat.
Oh, right, sir. Shut that bill up!
Here he is, the man with no wheels.
Any joy yet, Sarge?
Not so much as a skid mark, son.
Well, what are they all doing, riding around with their eyes closed?
We haven't lost a car since Charlie Kerr, you know. You remember old Charlie?
That's right.
Used to park the Morris Minor outside the pub, lost his pension over that. Yeah. Still, I don't suppose it worry you, will it, Smith?
I look a bit sick on his inventory this afternoon, don't I?
What? When you hand in all your gear. I mean, stores, they can swallow the odd pair of missing trousers. But a patrol car?
You poxy parents, all right. Come on, give us a key. Come on.
Finding going, Smith?
Yes, sir.
Perhaps we better have our little chat now while you've got nothing better to do.
Right, sir.
Sounds like you're having a rather chaotic final day, Smith.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Councillor Wainfleet's arrived for his pre-lunch meeting.
Is he already? I'm sorry, Smith. Perhaps later on. If not, I'm sorry you're leaving. You will, of course, be given a satisfactory reference.
Thank you, sir. So grateful.
That was quick.
I think it said it all, Sarge. What else could you expect? The panda's in the yard behind the transit.
I never had you down as a wind-up, Sarge.
I'm getting reckless in my old age. Well, it's not every day that we lose a Yorkie Smith, is it? There's one or two I wouldn't mind losing. Of course, they hang on forever, don't they?
So, where'd you say you found it? In a phone box.
You all right, Timothy?
Yes, Sarge.
Have you emptied your chorus bin yet?
Not yet, Sarge, no.
Well, don't forget it, will you?
No, Sarge.
And don't forget to hand in your warrant card. Tell Peak Security they can issue their own. And did you send your reasons for leaving?
What, questionnaire?
Questionnaire. Did you send it up the radio?
Yes, Sarge.
And did you leave in the bit about being a social road sweep?
Yeah, I did, actually.
I suppose many of the praps up there have a clue what you're talking about. That's good.
Sarge, what shall I do with this?
Can see Sergeant Peters.
Well, viva friggin' España. Mr. and Mrs. Cooper.
Yes?
The owners of the video shop in Kilby Street?
Why, do you want to buy it?
You all right, Claire?
Yeah, fine.
I'm just making sure that everybody knows about the drink in the pub, OK?
Yeah.
Do you know a Mr. and Mrs. Durban?
Durban? No, don't think so. Eric, do we know a Durban? No. They know a Dunbar. Jane and Roy. They was going to take over the shop earlier this year, then they pulled out.
Uh-huh. Now, when you say they pulled out, did they ever have the keys to the shop?
Oh, yes, they ran it while a new lease was being drawn up for him. Then suddenly, about a month ago, they said they'd changed their mind, handed us back the keys, and that was that. Just before we went on holiday. Moving to Scotland, weren't they, Eric?
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong, Yorkie. As a Federation rep, I can fully appreciate your reasons for leaving us caring coppers.
You, a caring copper?
Us caring coppers are the salt of the earth, mate, but we're on an island to nothing.
Oh, stick him in your suitcase, for God's sake, Yorkie.
But also, as Federation rep, there's no way I can approve of you moving into the private sector.
I'm not asking you to approve, mate.
I mean, these security firms aren't just patrolling building sites and factories now, are they? Oh, no. It's shopping centres, even housing estates, especially up north. It's the thin end of the privatisation
Look, you
wedge.
can't blame people for wanting to employ a private security firm to protect their property if the police can't manage it, can you?
Yeah, but they're paying twice for the same service.
Service? What service? If I lived in a street where there were 12 break-ins in the same week, I know what I'd think of the police force.
Yeah, it's not our fault, is it?
I'm not saying it is.
I mean, what else do you expect with plonkers at the top and a government that wants a job run like ICI? The Guardian Angels?
Now then, that's another thing, isn't it? 8 vigilantes, yeah.
I bet that's really the reason you're going back to Sheffield, isn't it, Yorkie? You're going to start up your own chapter, patrolling the empty pits.
Yeah, but it's not going to stop you scrounging a drink off me, though, is it?
Of course, I'll scrounge a drink off you. What do you think I am? An idealist?
I like that. I like that a lot.
not going to the pub, Alec?
My relief's blown out, Mum. Car trouble. He's going to be an hour late.
Oh, dear. I'll see you later, then.
I'll tell you what, get me a brew and I'll wait for Yorkie, yeah?
Yeah, get me one in.
Excuse me, Sherry and Mick Broom, you know, the video shop.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, but we were wondering if anything had happened, you know, with your inquiries.
Well, all I can say at the moment is that I've spoken to the real owners of the video shop and Mr. and Mrs. Cooper. Now, they've been away on holiday and they don't know anything about what's happened.
Yeah, and?
Well, frankly, Mrs.
Broom.
Mrs. Broom, it's all been a very clever little con trick, and you, as the old saying goes, have been done up like kippers. Now, we will pursue with our inquiries and keep you posted, but there you go. Sorry.
Well, they're all the same, aren't they? None of them give a toss. Are you coming?
Here you are, Tony.
Cheers. On Yorkie Smith slate, yeah? Don't get me wrong, I love the job, right? But you don't have to be a caring copper, whatever that means, to do it. You just got to like nicking people. Because at the end of the day, it's very simple. 5% of the population is slag, and it's our job to keep that 5% under the thumb.
Look, I couldn't agree with you more, mate.
That's all there. Would you sign there, please? Cheers.
See you, love.
Bye, Yorkie.
Where have you been? Well, waiting to see you. Oh! Alec's not here yet, but she can't wait. Here, come here, darling. Here. Come on. Oh? It's all right, love. Careful.
PC Smith, on behalf of all us old ladies on the manor that you've been so kind to, you fit us all lovely locks and chains. Well, I just want to say that you can shoot your bolt with me anytime.
Nice one, then.
Good girl. Thanks a lot, lads.
Where'd you get the glove?
Well done.